Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome to my adventures in Sunless Sea. Sunless Sea caught my eye a while back. It's a Kickstarter project that's currently in early access. What really hooked me though is that it's all about exploring this huge dark ocean. You're the captain of this ship and you're maintaining a crew. You're keeping everyone fed and sane and salvaging and researching and trading. But mostly you're just exploring the ocean with all of its horrors. Totally uncharted. It's really cool and eerie. It takes some elements from FTL and Civilization, but overall it feels pretty unique. And I've desperately wanted to see more ocean-based horror games like Treasures of the Deep, which I bring up all the time. That's kind of what got me interested in Sunless Sea. But let me go ahead and hit new game real quick and I'll carry on. So I've been toying around with it for a little bit now, and there's too much to go into in just one video. I've played a bit, and I feel like I'm not even scratching the surface of what's going on here. Alright, here we go. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. That's not important. What's important is the vast Black Sea beyond London, a sea which is yours to explore. So we're going to start off choosing a past. Can be a street urchin, a poet. Gives you a bonus to pages. The skill of trickery and knowledge. Let's see, a bonus of veils. Skill of subtlety and evasion. So kind of like D&D stat bonuses. That one gives you a bonus to iron. I think I'll go with that for now. Just give me a little bit of a raw brute strength. Yeah, the veteran of the campaign of 68. You fought in the invasion of Hell. London's armies lost, you survived. Your loot and your pension have bought you command. Okay, gives me 25 iron for a total of 50. I get a shady cook as one of my officers. Some echo. Echoes are the currency of the game. Okay, yeah, it looks all good. Let's see. The ambition is kind of like the victory condition you find in Civilization. It starts off, some of the conditions are locked, so you can go either wealth or fulfillment for now. I'm gonna go for fulfillment. Gather 100 tales, learn all you can of the sea, write a masterpiece, and retire. Whenever you return to Fallen London, option of retiring. Need to write your masterpiece first. I believe that has something to do with the logbook down here. Your page score, that's represented as a bar that fills up in the logbook. You have to do research and explore, and that'll increase gradually. Sir, of course. Alright, and now we can pick our portrait and name our character. Let's see, what do we have? Like the dapper gentleman in the top hat. Delta, I just saw. Yes, yes. Makes me think of Q from Third Strike. Or Shishio from Kenshin. Okay, so we can do a couple of things here. We can check what's in our cargo hold. We can also jettison cargo. We have a journal. We could check out our officers and even chat with them. That option is locked, so perhaps not. We can also trade with the various merchants. There's a bunch of shops around here. Let's see. Let's not waste too much time on the trading. Only so much time in this quick look video. Let's see. Anything? I think I'll buy a little bit of fuel just in case. Again, inspired a little bit by FTL. And a few supplies we'll pick up. That seems good for now. Oh, right, there's a shipyard too. Could always buy a new ship, but kind of broke. Not yet. Okay, and so we're going to embark into the ocean. And we are going to turn the lights off because that consumes fuel. This gauge determines what speed you're going. There are multiple settings. You can go forward at 1 or 2 speed, or backwards in the same increments. And of course, middle is neutral. That increases or decreases how quickly you burn through fuel. The fuel comes in barrels. You can see it quickly draining from the gauge up there. When it depletes, it goes on to the next barrel, and there's a ship heading our way. Oh god, and I crashed into Fallen London. Okay, so let's try to evade him real quick. Their captain's as wily as you. Okay. I couldn't flee from the battle, so we get a cool look at the battle system. It's pretty interesting. It's all cooldown based, and it's based around illuminating the ship so you can actually see before you can attack. Evasion reduces your illumination gauge, and it can help you disengage. You have Observe. That can increase your page count. You can also emergency repair, so we're going to start off Seeking, and then we'll use some flares. We're going to build up his illumination and then attack. Yeah, both of our attacks require illumination, so he's doing the same thing to me. He's at 36. The minimum we need for salvo is 50, which he is now at, so we'll use a salvo. And finish it really quick. Pretty weak early enemy. We can loot it. Or we can send it home with a prize crew. Fast enough to avoid minor trouble. This seems like a good... this is clearly a risk-reward thing. And this seems like the risk is kind of low. So, let's give it a shot. The ship is yours. Send it home with a prize crew. Your prize is never seen again. Oh, no. Perhaps they devoured each other. Perhaps they betrayed you. I lost some crew members on the... Goddamn. Opening gamble went wrong. Let's see. The hearts. These are the portraits of our officers. And below are all the stats. We have the shady cook and the mascot. Let's see. Iron is the measure of how much damage you do. Tooth-cracking treasure. What's this all about? A chunk of grit baked into your ship's biscuit. Ship's biscuit? You crack a tooth and curse. Your crew chuckle. The object turns out to be a diamond. Small and badly flawed, but a diamond nonetheless. Ooh. Yeah, give it to the captain. Wait a minute. Let me look at these. Not seeing a downside to keeping it for the captain. Or giving it to the captain. Yeah, hang on to that. Your crew is disappointed. Oh well. I've gained terror. But I've also gained 30 echo from doing that. So, yeah. I now have a stone, I think. Let me turn the lights back on. My prow light. I believe if you encounter an enemy and you have your light on facing him... No, I thought that's the way it worked. I thought it started them off illuminated a little bit. Okay, so... The other salvo requires 100 illumination. Shouldn't be needed for this fight. Flares increase your illumination a little and the enemy's. Seek just increases theirs. Let's see, he's at 59, so I can start using salvo on him. That's about it. I'm not sending... Oh god, I'm not trying to take that crew and send the boat back to port or whatever just happened. Losing crew again. Some wanders off in the ocean. Okay, I gained a little bit of fuel. That's good. Not bad. Just salvage that ship. Let's see. This is our ship's hull integrity. A little bit of damage from crashing into the dock. Or slamming into the wall or something. Hunger. Hunger is decreased by having supplies. Or rather, if it fills all the way, it moves on to the next supply. If you don't have any supplies... then your crew will begin starving to death day after day. Terror, I don't know. I don't exactly know what happens when it gets to full. You can also send a little bat out to scout for you. He'll send messages back to you down in the logbook. I wonder if the terror is like an Eternal Darkness style sanity thing. Let's see. This is healing. This is evasion. This is... Let's see, pages, esoteric and occasionally practical, increases speed at which you convert fragments into secrets. Mirrors increases how much you illuminate things. And we've seen iron and crew. I'm not sure what having a higher crew does. It might increase the rate at which you consume supplies. Not entirely sure though. Let's see, is there a little dock around here? I'm getting chased by bats. Might have to turn and fight them. Unless am I going faster than them? Well, they just stopped at Davies Bay. We also have a chart. Whoa! Went way down there. So yeah, the map is quite large. Also, the map is randomized. There are a couple of locations that occur in set locations, but that's about it. The map is otherwise randomized. Oh, don't crash again. Oh god, I took that turn really wide, but just narrowly didn't crash. I'm an excellent captain. Look at me, I'm captaining. We have Vendor Bright over here. I have found somewhere where I can dock. You can see this little section of bats. I'll fight them before I try to dock. Okay, so now we have a different kind of fight. You can burn fuel to try to terrify the bats and flee, but it's a shot in the dark. I should be able to beat them pretty easily. You can also pause the battle, a la FTL. Another thing you have to illuminate is you can burn fuel for a more potent flare. And then you can hit evasion if you want to get rid of some of your own illumination, which I will do. I think the bats can actually snatch your crew up one at a time. Start a devastating salvo. Yeah, you should be high enough for that. Yep. Okay, it did at least 19. And he has not yet been able to attack. Oh. Okay, that was one shot with the devastating salvo. Okay, gather up the corpses. Succulent with stolen blood into the pot. Bet my shady cook would appreciate that. Or I could dispose of the corpses. Will slightly reduce terror. But my terror's not too high, so I'll keep the blood, the bat blood, or the bat corpses. Gain supplies out of that too. Actually, let's talk to the cook and see what he has to say. This is another feature. All of your crew members will have stories for you. What you want? He might say more, but a coughing fit takes him. Eventually he straightens up and wipes his mouth slowly with his forearm. He's not the most hygienic of officers. But it'll do until you find someone better. Spend a secret to improve your hearts. Okay, so secrets function as a resource. I didn't know that. Okay, let's try it. Could use healing. Sounds good. I lost one secret. Now I'm total 0. Okay, not too bad. You can also go down here and repair the hull, which I believe takes fuel to do, and time mostly. Yeah, it does take a little bit of fuel to repair. And for each spin of the wheel down here, it repairs 1 HP of the hull. Luckily, it was only minor damage. Oh right, I was gonna dock. Let's stop this and turn it. It's a bit harder to turn if you're going fast. It's a rudder-based ship. What's this town's name? Venderbright. Yeah, you can tell when you can dock at a town by these little glowing circles of discolored water nearby a dock. The tomb colony of Venderbright. 1,000 bandaged dead as they shuffle and cough. Oh, this sounds like a pleasant city. I can explore Venderbright. They favor candlelight. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculptures. Probably gonna lose crew doing this, but I think letting your crew take shore leave also reduces your terror. I kind of want to get it up there just to show it off, since this is just a quick look anyway. Kind of curious about that. Okay. Builders of this place worked with great slabs of neath-wall stone, carved with unsmiling faces, stoic serpents. Yeah, I'll rest a while, sure. This place does not seem peaceful, though. I've lost supply, 2 new terror. Whoa, wait. Let's see. Creepers climb the shattered pyramid. Now blinks at you from an idol's mouth. This place seems peaceful. Rest a while. Okay. All these options are locked for now. Need a key for this. Who's plotting what? Let's hear some gossip. Who is plotting what out in the tomb colonies? Along the coasts of the undersea, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. You now have one of this. Port report. Okay, and now have the report. Let's see, what else? Officers, anything here? Shops, maybe? I have nothing that I really want to sell. I could sell supplies or fuel. Not gonna do that. This isn't a marathon. I'm not self-sabotaging myself. This isn't FTL either. Sure, it will make it into a future marathon, though, where you will all sabotage my doomed crew. Okay, my terror appears to be reduced. Okay, we're gonna go full steam ahead and see what else is up here. Pickett's Bluff. Let's see, I wonder if the boat will find anything for me. Is this snow or fish? Also, let me turn that light out. I think having the light out also increases your terror. Oh, I'm on 1 speed. Oops, let me get back up there. Yeah, you can see this gauge filling up with the light off. And it's not normally... Oh, it fills up at a slower pace if you're out in the middle of the ocean with the light on. And then if you find one of these... when you're by one of these buoys giving off light, you are comforted, I guess. And your terror does not fill up. So you have a couple of different states of terror. A hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzing with blue light. Even as you watch, the blue fades, but it's not a good omen. What does a blue light mean? Okay, I can't do that, so I only have one option here. There's a perfectly natural explanation, and I gained 1 fragment. Nice. I succeeded in a heart challenge. Oh, so okay, it's like a stat check in D&D. The higher the stat, the higher the chance of success when they do a check. Okay. The darkness underneath is more than the absence of light. It's a physical presence which distorts the shape of the world. Your light melts the darkness, restores sanity to the world. You explain something of this to your sailors. It's not the first time they've heard it, but they seem slightly less nervous. Okay, so we're by Censor's Arch, and it looks like we're heading north towards some sort of tundra or something. Pretty sure this is snow. I thought it might have been fish before, or some kind of frigid sea. Maybe not a tundra. I don't think the ship is going land-bound. Codex over here. Again, I think the map is randomly generated with the exception of certain things which are always in fixed locations. Which I think mostly just applies to a couple of towns and maybe a few landmarks. Whoa, 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 whoa. That looks too dangerous to sail through. Like I'm gonna clip the hull of the ship on the glaciers. Don't want to steer into those and wreck myself. Let's see what's going on out here. Let me turn that light out. I kind of want to see what high terror actually does. You're far from light or hope. Terror's increasing rapidly out here. I can't wait to see what starts happening at high terror. Let's see, is there anything else? I didn't unlock any secrets. Nope. Are the secrets tied to your logbook, that gauge above it? So let's see, as the hunger gauge fills, it fills all the way, then it consumes a supply and it resets back to the bottom. It's the same deal for the fuel gauge except in reverse. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? And then when you have no more supplies left, after you've consumed all of them, once it fills up again, it stays there and you start losing crew to starvation. Oh shit, it's coming right after me. It's like this giant amorphous black void. Now it blots out the false star. The false stars. Oh right, this takes place under a cavern. This ocean is entirely under this huge cavern, I guess dotted with false stars for illumination. It's almost impossible to flee, so I will fight. This is a nemesis. You may wish to disengage as soon as possible. I guess that means this is a boss enemy? So, okay. Holy shit, that thing has a lot of health. Let's look into disengaging. This thing is really nasty looking. Flee from combat. Distance must be 95 yards. So this is telling me we're at 50. Illumination must also be 25. This will cause your terror to increase. I'm down with that. All things I want. Not to die and to see what high terror looks like. Okay, so this increases your distance. Let's start off with that. Oh, man. Okay, and disengage. This is also decreasing. Sorry, my illumination every time it ticks, and it only ticks up 10 yards every time. The language of fire. Damn, illumination, terror, and hull damage all at once. Yeah, I'm not even trying to fight this. That seems like a poor plan. Does this mean that to flee, I have to be at 25 illumination, or it does? Not sure. Oh, shit, I'm not quite at 95 yards. I have to do one more of these. Okay. Now I can disengage and run, but I'm facing it, so it might re-engage me. Backwards. Full speed backwards! Flee! Flee into the depths of the ocean where even more horrific things are waiting for me. Okay, it doesn't move very quickly. I want nothing to do with that. That looks like they took a still from one of Nito's explosion attacks. It looks like they took a still screenshot of that and just made it this amorphous creature. It's got that, like, kind of black and white and very dark purple mixed to it that Nito's explosion has. It's all I can think of when I see it. God damn. I can't wait to get, like, a little bit further out, even more further out of my comfort zone. I have no illusions about completing the game or anything in this quick look video. I don't want to die this quickly yet, though. Really, what I want to see, I really want to see is, I want to see what happens when your terror fills up. I want to see what my crew starts doing. Is this a volcano? Is that what this is? Brimstone in the wind. Oh, shit. I was reading the logbook, so I ran into the goddamn rocks again. Is there somewhere I can dock real quick? Yeah, okay. Mount Palmerston. Something else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to town and I'm gonna sell off all my supplies so you can see what happens when your crew starts starving. Man, I really have it in for my crew right now. Just, again, trying to show off as much of the game as possible in a condensed window. I like that you need to control your speed a little bit. So, oh, there we go. I was going to say, is there nowhere I can do that? Sell, sell, sell. And I can buy Devil Bone Die? Or Devil Bone Dice? Composed of deceased devils? Okay, let's buy some. That seems right up my alley. Thinking creature made this, or the sea made this, or both. Okay, sure. Oh, also you can jettison cargo. Maybe it makes you move faster or consume less fuel. Maybe that's the purpose of that. But either way, it's an option. Certainly is an option. Okay, so we're launching again with no food and a panicked, barely sane crew. Duggan's Maw. It looks like a giant crevice in the ocean. I want to go insane, not die. And to help my goal of going insane, let's avoid this bastion of light and turn our lights off. So I know one of the stretch goals for the game involved implementing submarines, which could be really interesting. So this game, while we're waiting, Wait, what is this? Oh, that's not anything interesting. The game is made by Fail Better Games. It's not... Oh, what the hell? Questing tentacle. It rises from the sea. It coils lazily around a sailor. He doesn't speak or cry out, just steps into its embrace and is gone. Is that one of the insanity effects? Oh god. It just walked off and embraced the death. The sea is quiet, but nothing stirs. Was it there? Or did the sailor leap? Surely you didn't push her. Surely. So this is the kind of stuff that happens when your terror rises too high. You start losing sanity and crew are just jumping overboard, committing suicide. Oh shit. Okay, I'm now seeing why I need higher crew members. If you're less than half of your crew remains, you may not go full speed. It does affect the functioning of your ship. What is that flapping around? Is that Mothra? It's a big moth or a butterfly down there. What is that all about? I wonder if having fewer crew members also decreases how quickly your hunger goes up. I have to keep an eye on that, because there would be less mouths to feed. Mutiny! Fear and despair have destroyed the loyalty of your crew. Half of the remaining crew members took up arms against me? God damn, cut them down, or I can attempt to win them around. If that check fails, it would be game over. So... death comes to mutineers. Yeah, oh man. Not looking good for my ship. It's basically a Pyrrhic victory. I've lost 3 of my crew. It appears that I, the captain of the ship, am the only one left. Oh god damn. And I could only cut them down because of the starting condition that I chose, the background or the pass that I chose, which gave me higher iron, which is a check for higher damage or a check in those combat scenarios. Oh shit. Well, we're not going to see this. I guess they mutinied because of the terror. Something we're not going to get to see, though, which happened to me last time. If your hunger gets too high and your crew starts starving to death, they can actually start resorting to cannibalism. That's an option. It's not even like they just do it. You have the option of letting them continue to starve, or you resort to cannibalism. Oh, it's brutal. So before we end this quick look, I am going to sail myself towards the nearest living monster and probably not kill it. Is that Searchlight? Hey, guys! I've discovered the Ragged Crow. Guys, please, give me crows. Give me crew members, I mean. Crows would work too. Can you give me a little crow with a peg leg and a pirate hat and an eye patch? Let's see what's going on with these moths. So like I said, this is a game made by Fail Better Games before we end. Not too familiar with their past work. They made a highly praised browser game called Fallen London, which apparently has some pretty deep lore. All I know is that Sunless Sea really has my attention in a big way. I can fight it if I like. Sure. Oh! It's not a moth at all. It's a squid? Is this because I'm going insane? I'll give it the old college try. With just my captain. My Captain Jack will fight the Kraken off. I do not have faith in surviving this battle. Let's see, 84? Let's try some devastating salvos after the Seek finishes. Wait, it's gonna snatch a sailor from my deck! And since the captain is the only one left, that's it. That's the end. God damn, this is such an interesting game. Speculation about how I died. My crew fell to 0, so it's over. Now here's one last feature. You can leave a legacy. This is actually kind of similar to what you do in Rogue Legacy. You can leave something behind for your next playthrough to pick up with. So you can preserve an officer, a skill, or your map. Since I have no crew left, I'm curious to see how preserving an officer works. Let's try that out. Okay. I guess it keeps my mascot, my shady cook. They just come back from the vast, crushing jaws of the abyss of the ocean. Yeah, it functions essentially like a roguelike in this respect. So this has just been a quick look, just a little taste of what's going on here. It's currently in early access. You can pick it up on Steam, I believe, and watch as it develops. When it gets a full release, I expect I'll probably be doing a bunch more videos about this one. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.